Dacha How, Washa Michael Larson, Washa Nima Depungyu. Hello, everybody. This is Mike Larson for BBC IML, and this is A Moment with Mike. I am here by the shores of Sawdust Lake, and the lake is much bigger this year than it normally is. We had a lot of rain the last the last 3 years we had a lot of rain. I was here probably just 5-6 years ago, and the sandbar was out there 120 feet. So it's the lake is really high, but just the seasons in life, everything is always changing. But I wanted to talk about one of my questions on Facebook was how did you spend the first money you earned? And lots of great comments on it. There was people that spent money on their mother's birthday or gifts for their mother, or they spent it on candy, or they had very logical reasons. One woman spent it on her lemonade stand. I thought that was kind of cool. But the one that kind of set me was John Christopherson, and he bought, similar to me actually, he bought a skateboard, but he lived on a gravel road. And you know, we buy for emotional reasons and we justify for logic, and sometimes we don't even get to the logic, we just buy for the emotional reasons. And I thought that was interesting. But why I think this is important is because so many people don't learn how to manage their money when they're a kid, and they develop habits that don't carry them well into adulthood. And, you know, I went through a course by Dave Ramsey about money, and also Jim Rohn talked a lot about it. But one of the comments I remember Jim Rohn made was he talked about telling kids how to spend their dollar. And he said, and people would kind of object to what he said about kids spending their money, that they're just kids, just let them spend it the way they want. And he had a great comment to that. He said, yeah, they're kids. When would you hope they'd learn? And what he said was very good, and it's something I like to use in my life, is you take 10% and give it. You tithe 10%. Take 10% and put it away for investment, and take 10% and put it away for retirement, and live off the other 70%. If you can't live off the other 70%, then you're living beyond your means. And if you can even do better than that, fantastic. But I thought that was a great rule to live by. And of course, Dave Ramsey talks about never going into debt. Always collect interest, but never pay interest. And I thought that he talks about the debt snowball. But both of those guys had a big impact on my life and how I handle money. But I thought that was just an interesting question, on how people spent their money and what they learned. And some people were entrepreneurial even when they were kids, but we all had that money when we were younger. And I know that some of the things that you do when you're younger impact you, become anchors when you're older. So it's important to look back at what you did back then. What did you do right? What could you improve on? And you need to move that forward into life. I was talking about that the other day, how we have to treat life, all of life, as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, they test, they fail, they learn, and they apply. And then they go back to test again, and they do it over and over and over again. And that's how we learn in life. You know, we don't learn a lot in life when things are going well. It isn't until we make mistakes or we have challenges that we really learn. And we want to duplicate what went well, but we also want to improve it. We want to push it. We want to push to mistakes. When I was when I was a sales manager at Miracle Air, I always pushed my people hard so that they would make mistakes. I didn't blame them for a mistake, but I wanted them to learn from it. And it's amazing how fast growth happens when you push yourself to making mistakes. You live on the edge. You live on the edge of frustration. So I hope this finds you well. Have a super fantastic day. If you like this message, look for more of them. Every evening I'm on at 7 o'clock for Facebook Live. If you have something you'd like me to go over, email me at mike@inspiredmotivatedleadership.com, or you could text me on Messenger, or just put a message on Facebook. That's fine. But once again, I hope this finds you well. Have a super fantastic day, and we will talk soon.